All right, you guys, it is about time I finally upgrade the light on my budget reef tank build. So for those of you guys that have been following the channel, you will know this is my 20-gallon reef aquarium, and the lights are just turning on now, but as you can see, we got two bubble tip anemones here that are just starting to open up. We got my Duncan here who's starting to open up and who's growing a lot of new heads. We also got some mushrooms and some xenia, and the GSP that is probably, not doing the greatest at the moment. But guys, it's about time that we do upgrade this $40 Amazon light. I've been running this light for about 3 years and it's done me well, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't look the greatest. It's not even the right size for this tank. It's actually for a 20-gallon long, so, it's not as strong as I would like it to be. So now guys, in today's video, we're gonna upgrade the light, and it's still not even super expensive, but it's gonna make a huge difference. Let's go ahead, let's get into the light that I bought. So guys, this is the new aquarium light. It is a AquaKnight A029. I believe this is the V3, the version 3. And it's got the digital screen with touch control, as you can see here. But this is gonna be my first time ever doing any sort of like unboxing like this. And we're also gonna, of course, try the light and put it on the tank in this video. But I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go through some of the packaging and some of the stuff that you get with the AquaKnight LED light if you're interested in getting one yourself. Got this guy off Amazon. I think it was like $75. So definitely wasn't breaking the bank, but it's definitely higher, more of a higher end light than the little LED bar I have now, and it looks a lot better. But let's go ahead and we can get into unboxing this thing, guys. So when you first open this thing up, this is what you get here. Looks like you get a little manual. So yeah, here you go. This is the 3rd gen A029 AquaKnight LED aquarium light. And you can see there, it's got touch control LED and a digital screen. And if you open this up, you can see it gives you like a nice display of the spectrum and the ranges and the power. So this is a 30 watt light, and it can go a depth for up to 18 inches. So that's perfect for what I have here. And I believe I've seen it work on even deeper tanks than just 18 inches. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take a look, and we're gonna see how well it works here. But we also got some violets, so I'll flip through this book, the instructions. I'll flip through this book when I'm setting up the light here, but we also get this nice metal bracket, and as you can see here, this is for rimmed tanks as well as rimless. This nice little opening here. Nice black metal bracket, that looks pretty good. Everything feels nice, and love the packaging. As you guys can see here, plenty of foam to keep everything safe in here. We also got, what is this? So this is where it plugs into the wall, some more hardware looks like. This is, yeah, the wall plug for your outlet, and looks like some more brackets. This is probably what extends the head of the light above your tank. We also got another cable here, and oh, that part goes to the light. So here is the main head unit of the light here. As you can see, nice, well packaged. Open this guy up here. Move some of this stuff out of the way. So this light, it's got the 3-puck design with the LEDs, super slim. It's also got a fan on the top here. And as you guys can see, we can control the white, the blue, and we also have a timer. And I think the upgraded version, the V3, which is what this one is, the fan only turns on when it needs to be turned on, when it senses that the light's getting hot, which I think in the V2, that wasn't a feature. The fan just ran all the time. And as well as the V2 did not have the screen for the timer. So if you want the timer and the fan to not run all the time, then get the V3. But I think you can still, the V2 is still available, so just be mindful of that. And there's probably also some other small things. But yeah, overall, guys, like the packaging was great. We got the instruction manual. This is what the head unit looks like with the 3 pucks and the fan up there. So yeah, guys, I'm excited to try this out. Everything feels good. Everything feels tight. It's not super cheap feeling, but it's also got a little bit of weight to it, as well as, like, yep, here are the brackets. And the brackets feel real nice too. Nice matte black with the screws in there. And they also give you a nice bag of fasteners, like I said. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to read some of the instructions, and we're just going to put this thing together, guys. Give you a nice before and after comparison, and my overall thoughts on the light. Just for anyone wondering, this is what the light looks like fully assembled. So pretty self-explanatory to install. We just have these two little screws that go in here, and then we have these 2 screws in the middle of the neck to kind of adjust the length of where we want the light to sit, and then 2 screws that go into the back of the plate. So 6 total that I all just did with my hand tight, pretty easy. And yeah, putting it all together, pretty self-explanatory. Let's go ahead, let's get it on the tank. Alright, you guys, so here's the new light. Now, the light's actually been installed for about a month, so I've had it for a little while, and I've really come to enjoy it. I mean, I think, first of all, personally, I think the light itself looks great, just sitting on top of the tank like that. It's got a nice shimmer and shine to it, and it's only running at like 50% power, so it's definitely strong enough. But the reason I'm picking this up a month later is I actually ended up getting dynos in the tank shortly after installing the light, or it was actually on its way in already before I installed the light, so just unlucky timing. So kind of wanted to let the tank clear up as much as possible before filming the reveal of the light. But here it is, guys, and I think it looks absolutely great. Now, the tank, of course, is still kind of in recovery mode. You know, no more dynos, thankfully. But the corals, I guess, are kind of recovering. But my water parameters are now stable, and everything looks good on that side. So I was able to actually go ahead and pick up some new corals for you guys. Here you guys can see this octo spawn that looks absolutely amazing under this light. And I also ended up getting this trumpet coral, which looks great as well. Now, the reason I wanted to get some new corals for the review of this light is just because the other corals, like I said, they're still kind of recovering. Like, here's the Duncan, and honestly, the Duncan looks pretty good. All things considered, the clownfish was hosting it, so that's why like the heads on top are closed, but as you guys can see, the heads on the side, like the new baby heads on the side, look really good. So that was a pleasant surprise that the Duncan seems to be doing pretty good, as well as the mushroom looks good, guys, as you guys can see there. Yeah, the clownfish are doing good, and actually we didn't lose any fish at all, which is great. But that's enough with what happened with the dino situation. This video is about the light, of course, so let's just go ahead and let's talk about it. So one thing that I really noticed with the light is all of my corals seem to not be reaching up for the light anymore. So I'll put a little picture, a little video of what the Duncan looked like before. And what the Duncan looks like now. So you guys can see the polyps are not reaching for the light at all. Same with the mushrooms. Like the mushrooms used to reach all the way up, and right now they're not, and they look good. And of course the new corals, they look absolutely amazing. They've been in here for a little bit too, and they're absolutely loving life. And same with the anemones. The anemones used to reach all the way up for the light, but unfortunately right now they don't look the greatest because with the dinos they kind of took a hit, and I don't know if they're gonna make it or not, but we're doing our best to recover these guys. But yeah, guys, before this light, the anemones were reaching way up for the light, and now you guys can see they're kind of more down towards the rock, which is good to see. So that's a good sign that this light definitely has a higher par rating throughout the whole tank. And the light is only at like 50% power. I think I said that. And it's actually might even be a little too high right now. But, you know, we can always dial it down and dial in the settings later. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's take a look here. Just like a nice view of the tank. Sorry if the water looks a little cloudy. Obviously, to beat dinos, one of the things you need to do is raise your nutrients. So I raised my nutrients, and the beneficial bacteria is kind of going crazy. You can actually see it in the water column, so that's why it looks a little cloudy right now, so not looking its best. But I have some new corals and stuff on the way, actually. So once this tank like fully clears up, I'll do like a very proper in-depth review of the light and all the settings. It's actually really easy to use the timer, and it's really easy to control the light. So honestly, everything with the light so far, it's been a huge upgrade. I think visually, let me know what you guys think. It's a lot better than just the light bar laying across the top, as well as like the actual quality of the light, the way that the light looks on the tank, and just everything overall, the whole appearance of the tank after. It looks absolutely amazing, and of course, it's better for the corals and everything, because you guys can tell that the corals, they're not reaching for the light as much, and you know, this light is not using as much power as the other one was. So Overall, guys, I think for, you know, $70 is what this ran me. I think it looks amazing. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, there's going to be like a more in-depth video, more of a better breakdown of the light and all the settings and absolutely everything there is to do with the light once the tank is 100% clear. And once I get a little bit more coral in here, it'll be looking great, and there will be no algae on the glass or anything, and the tank will just be in tip-top shape for that video. So I apologize, but you know, sometimes, like I said, just unexpected things happen. But I wanted to get this video out to you guys. I know I mentioned this light a long time ago, but I mean, I just think the colors on the coral look absolutely great. The octo spawn looks great. The kryptonite candy cane coral there, or trumpet coral there, looks great. And yeah, guys, we're bouncing back, and the tank looks absolutely great while it's doing it with the new light on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. And if you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button and let me know why you don't like the video in the comment section down below. And I'll be sure to improve in the future. But I hope you guys have a good one. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.